I'm John Shin, and this is Philadelphia PowerPlay. Philadelphia PowerPlay is a competitive floor hockey team for those who use power wheelchairs in their everyday lives.
My name is Patrick Company, and I'm the founder and manager of the Philadelphia PowerPlay. The Philadelphia PowerPlay began as an activity in my high school for disabled students that wanted an athletic outlet. It then morphed into the Philadelphia PowerPlay, which began play in the fall of 2003. The disabilities of our team's players include muscular dystrophy, cerebral palsy, spinal cord injuries, and other neuromuscular conditions. Some of our players also have cognitive disabilities to go along with their physical disabilities. The gameplay at the Philadelphia PowerPlay event is very competitive, as we try to make the teams as even as possible for the best end result. There are various rules that we follow, and they are enforced by referees that come to every session.
The organization right now is that we have approximately around 28 players that show up to play. We play twice a month at two different venues, two different gyms. We usually have a game that consists of at least 3 or 4 periods of play and keep score. We also keep statistics, and we've came a long way since the start of our organization, where we used to only have 6 or 8 players. We have different skill levels. They're considered skill level 1, skill level 2, and skill level 3. A level 1 player is usually our strongest player in the organization or the play that's going on. They usually have the strength and ability to control the ball, and go from side to side, forehand to backhand, shoot hard on the net, and also can control the ball quite rapidly and easily around other players. That's the level 1 player. A level 2 player is similar to a level 1, but usually they have less strength, the less stick handling ability, the less reach around ability, and they don't have the strength to shoot on net as a level 1 player do. They also normally would hold the stick either on one side of their chair or the other side of their chair, or sometimes actually just control the stick between their legs. A level 3 player normally has their stick either fixed to their chair, either by tape or by some type of apparatus, and they usually just use the momentum of the chair, the motion of the chair, to control the ball, to either hit it side by side or to move it forward.
The Philadelphia PowerPlay began tournament play in 2009 in North Carolina, and we've been in many tournaments since. The level of play in the tournament is much higher than that in regular league play, as the tournament teams are comprised of the best players of each league in both the United States and Canada.
For our tournament team, what we usually would do is that as our league season goes on, we decide who, as a coaching staff, that we might want to have on the tournament team. So then there's a selection that takes place, and then the players who we select are sent out invitations, and then they either accept or decline whether they would want to travel with the tournament team.
Even if you have to run them back into the middle to the pressure, you're running them back into the pressure. Same thing. You run back into the middle, you run them into the pressure. But don't run right to the net. I'm not worried about that. I'm worried about running them into pressure. All right?
The social aspect of the tournament play, I'll call it, is astronomical. It's so good to see that they are so competitive as the games go on. Then afterwards, after the game is over with, They go out in center ice, they hit sticks, shake hands, and then go out, and that is one of the greatest things to see, is that you'll have two teams that have been so competitive, yet will go and sit on the sidelines and socialize and talk, and then maybe even go out after the game and wind up and have dinner together. Parents will interact with the players are interacting with each other. You'll see the parents not only interact and talk about the competition of the play that's going on, but they'll also talk about their life experiences and their trials and tribulations and everything that they've had to go through in their life.
Tournament play is so awesome. I mean, every 2 years we have a tournament in the U.S. and every other year, besides that, we have the Canadian and U.S. tournament, and they're always fun, and you get to meet a ton of new people and just experience hockey in a new light, and it's very competitive, and I love doing it. It's so much fun. The people I've met are just so cool. They're all down to earth, very nice people, good people to get along with, and you can learn from them because they're all very good at hockey, and especially the Canadians. But they're fun to play hockey with and just have good times with. It's awesome.
At my first tournament, the organizer was talking with me, and he said, "You're from the Philly area, right? Have you heard about the PowerPlay?" No, I hadn't. So after my first tournament, I actually hooked up with the PowerPlay.
All you, Bryce.
My first team, it seemed to be kind of cliquey, and we also didn't have much practice before our first game. I had one practice with the 3 guys from Baltimore, and we had one practice at the tournament before our first game. Versus when we do tournament team from the PowerPlay, we have a series of practices to really work on being a cohesive team and to have I guess the way to put it is a sense for where the other players are going to be, to know and trust your teammates.
I have twin sons sitting next to me, Ryan and Alex, and we're here playing hockey today. Having Alex play on the Philadelphia PowerPlay hockey team has been a fabulous thing for Alex. It's the only competitive sport that we found for Alex. We've tried a couple different sports, but in terms of a team, this is the only competitive team that we played on, and he loves it. We've tried other ones, and it's just not as fun. He likes the aggressiveness. He likes being able to shoot and score, and he's really good at it. And I think it gives him confidence, not only in the hockey arena, but also in other areas of his life. I think it gives him confidence in school, confidence interacting with other people. So it's been a huge benefit to him all the way around, not just related to hockey.
Feels really good because I get to actually play games instead of watching him play all the time. I get to actually be a part of a team.
I think it's really neat because he always comes to my games, and now I get to watch him play.
Being part of the Philadelphia PowerPlay has been a fabulous thing. Not only, like I was talking about earlier, for Alex, but also for me. It's been nice to be able to talk to other family members, and a lot of other families are going through the same things that we are. And sometimes it's hard to talk to other people about those kinds of issues, but when you talk to other families, they're able to give you some insight. And it's easy to talk to people about things that you wouldn't normally talk about in other areas. So it's been a great support for me.
The party in December and at the end of the season in June, it's hard to describe what it means, because you come here and everybody's dealing with different challenges, but on the same playing field. Everyone has different abilities, but you all work together as a team. I'm just thankful that I'm part of the PowerPlay. It takes advantage of what you are able to do instead of focusing on your challenges and just that you are a team working together and becoming more than a team, becoming a family.
When I started the Philadelphia PowerPlay, I had just graduated from high school. Now that we're more than a decade down the line, I feel that I've grown as a person and become a mentor to many of our younger players. I also developed great friendships with many people that I may not have met otherwise without the Philadelphia PowerPlay. I also feel great that I've been able to bring so many people together and they can enjoy each other's company and have a team called their own.